Part 11. What else can we look forward to under God's kingdom? 6. World hunger will cease. David Beasley, the head of the World Food Program, estimated with just 3 of the world's 3,311 billionaires on Earth could cease world hunger 60 times over. So why hasn't it happened yet? Even outside of religion, greed has taken control under human governments. But under God's kingdom, at Psalm 72 it says in verse 16, and I quote, "There shall be abundance of grain in the earth, upon the top of the mountains, the fruit thereof shall shake like Lebanon, and they of the city shall flourish like grass of the earth." End quote. But honest, you say, how can this be? The earth can't possibly grow enough food for everyone, right? It tells us at Isaiah 35 verse 1. Thirsty deserts will be glad, barren lands will celebrate and blossom with flowers. Under God's kingdom and Jesus Christ's rule, the earth will be transformed into the perfect habitat to live forever on, with plenty to eat. 7. It will remove all imperfection we inherited from Adam, so no more sickness or disease. It says at Isaiah 33 verse 24, "And the inhabitant shall not say, I am sick, the people that dwell therein shall be forgiven their iniquity." It even says at Job 33 verse 25, and I quote, "His flesh shall be fresher than a child's, he returneth to the days of his youth." Even the aging process will be eliminated. Under Jesus Christ's rule, we will grow young again. But honest, you say, all of these things may be true, but what good will it do if people on earth find a way to ruin it? I'm glad you asked. Number 8. At Proverbs 2 verse 22 it tells us, "But the wicked shall be cut off from the land, and the treacherous shall be rooted out of it." Before God's kingdom comes, people right now are given the chance to change their ways. We are imperfect and all make mistakes, but many people do evil on purpose, despite the chance to do right. So, according to Proverbs, if these ones refuse to change, they will be eliminated from this earth, to be completely forgotten, as the good will live a happy, successful life here on earth. All of these things show the beauty of the kingdom of God, and what a perfect life will be like under Jesus Christ's rule. But it gets even better. But honest, you say, what could be better than world peace, the end of world hunger, no more sickness or paying for healthcare, or growing old ever again? 9. God gives us a glimpse in the Bible at Revelation 21 verses 3-4. And I quote, "And I heard a loud voice out of the throne say, Lo! God's abode is with men, and he will abide with them, and they shall be his peoples, and he will be God with them, and will wipe away every tear out of their eyes, and death will no longer exist, nor will mourning nor outcry nor pain any longer exist, because former things are gone." End quote. This means we have hope to never feel pain and suffering, whether physical or emotional from trauma, ever again. As in the Garden of Eden, death and suffering were never part of our original design. So under God's kingdom, no one will die, ever again. Whoa, honest, you say. That sounds too good to be true. But I'm here to tell you today that that isn't even the best part. 10. At John 5 verses 28 and 29 it says, and I quote, "Marvel not at this, for the hour cometh, in which all that are in the tombs shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good, unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil, unto the resurrection of judgment." End quote. When God's kingdom comes, God will bring the dead back to life on earth, those who did good, and even those who did bad, who will be given the chance to change their ways. When it comes to God, nothing is too difficult to reverse, even the pain of death. No one will suffer or die ever again, and God's kingdom will bring peace on earth for all eternity. Wait, honest, you say. This doesn't make sense. Aren't my loved ones who have died watching over me in heaven? Aren't the people who did evil burning in hell right now? If what you're saying is true, then what exactly happens when we die? Many religions would say that after we die, we continue to exist, to be brought back in another place. Many non-religious people would say, when we die, we're simply extinct, without thoughts or feelings. What if I were to tell you That in some ways, according to the Bible, both of these theories are true. What exactly happens when we die? See Part 12 for more.